Hello there, and welcome to Kinetic Circus Workshop's Mr. Paul's Tutorials! This is a special tutorial which is applied to all circus disciplines of how to balance everything! No matter what your discipline, this will apply to you, hopefully. Hello there, this is Paul from Mr. Paul's Tutorials. As you can see, it's Halloween, so happy Halloween everyone. I realise this is a little bit late, but there you go. This video is especially made for all 223 people who have subscribed on YouTube to my channel. Thank you very much, I love you dearly. Now, balancing. As you can see, I am here balancing on my feet and feet. We're going to learn how to balance anything on our body. And the first thing you should try balancing is a broom. If you don't have a cow print broom, unstylish of you, but we'll work with what we've got. Keep the bottom underneath the top of what you're trying to balance. If the top moves away, move the bottom underneath it. This is the eternal rule of balancing stuff. As long as the bottom of the thing you're trying to balance is underneath the top of it, it will stay balanced, much like you are when you're standing up on your feet. So in this case, we're going to put the broom on our hand, look at the top of the thing you're trying to balance. This is really important. Now follow the head around. Wherever it moves, move your hand with the base of the broom to follow the top. This should keep, if I show you from the side here, if it moves forwards, I move forwards, if it moves backwards, I move backwards, and so on. You can control where the object falls by letting it go in one direction and then following underneath. So that's on the palm of the hand. When you've had a bit of practice of that, try it on one finger. Exactly the same thing, but you'll feel a little bit more ninja about the whole affair. Now from here, we're going to try a balance where we push the broom above our head and rotate our hand, and then bring it back down again. You have to commit to this in one go, so try the push and go straight above your head. If you get halfway and bottle it, it's going to fall off. Now the back of the hand balance, again, you can balance on any part of your body you can put the thing on. So the back of the hand's a nice one to practice. All of the same rules apply, perhaps trying on the elbow as well. And you'll learn different points of control by putting on different bits of your body, how to move your chest and your torso, your legs, and a little broomy flourish there to finish. Balancing things on your feet. Now if you have a table in front of you or your feet are hidden from view and you balance a broom or something tall, as you do the lift here, if you wiggle your fingers above the top, you can woo, make it look like it's a floating spooky broom. Kids love it. Now, balancing on your face. Objects, that is, not your entire body. The chin balance is a really common face balance. There's 3 points we're going to work on here. Now when you're balancing anything on your head, cheeky little head flick, you have to move your neck and head much more on your shoulders and body to keep it balanced. The nose is a really common juggler's balance as well. This allows you a lot of movement. You can do 360s, 180s, you can turn around, kneel down. My personal favourite is the unicorn balance, which is backwards like this, and we go, nee, nee, which, as you can see, makes me very happy indeed. So balancing things, when we're balancing on our head, any point of the head, chin, nose or forehead, lets you turn around, gives you a whole load of movements, and if you get it just right, kind of looks like it's stuck to your head and you're a seal, which is cool. So we're going to turn around here and try kneeling down onto both knees. And we can get down to sitting position as well. It's possible to lay down from here. I didn't feel like doing it in the video. I really can do it, honest, I can do that. Now as we're standing up here, nice and controlled, nice and slow, looking at the top of the club the whole time. A little cheeky onto the finger balance here, and a flip to finish. So, head balancing and balancing the head. This is a really cool trick you can do with a carrier bag. Morrison's I'm using here, but any supermarket carrier bag will do. String the carrier bag out between your hands like this to make it into a kind of straight line. Balance it with the handles up. It's remarkably easy to balance these on your nose. It just does work. It's much easier than a broom or a club. Give it a go. It's a nice ad hoc trick you can pull out whilst shopping. Balancing your spectacles on your nose. Even if you don't wear glasses, this is a cool one to learn. Like this. It doesn't help you see any better, but it is a groovy thing to do. Always remember to catch the glasses afterwards. Now, the chair balance is a classic. You have 5 points of the chair to balance on. Using across the backrest here is by far the safest and easiest. When you're learning how to balance chairs on your face, keep your hands up near your head. If anything slips, you want to know you can catch it before you do it like I'm doing, take your hands away to make yourself look more impressive. We're going to do a little slow turn here just to give you the effect of the chair turning. Now, the other options are the legs of the chair. You can give the audience the option to pick a leg to balance on your chin, so it's nice to give them options. It's going to dig into your chin a little bit, so do have a go at this first before you release it, and you just have to harden up a little bit, get used to your chin balancing things on it. Again, chair balance is a nice one to do. Balancing other stuff. These are just things I found around the hall that I run my videos in. This is a very heavy old school flat monitor which weighs about that much, so we're not going to balance it for very long. Always remember to catch the things. Phew! Now when balancing prams, check for infants before you balance the pram. Very good, Paul, well done there. Now as we lift the pram up, and definitely don't break it there, seriously, we're going to try and balance the pram on the top corner. It's kind of like an opposite handle of balancing a regular chair. As you can see, the pram here is on my chin, I'm underneath the pram, keeping myself underneath it so it is balanced, and you know, doing the practice stuff as well does help to look a little bit swish with what you're doing. Always remember, if you are going to stack it at any point or drop it, make sure you can do a controlled delivery to the floor, and off we go with the pram. It's very important to know you can pick the thing up and you can pick it down to the floor as well. If you're not practicing this on your own in a safe hall, don't do it in front of people, because you are a risk to people at the moment, having large objects on your chin. The unicycle, this is a good balance. We don't sit on unicycles, no, we balance them on our face. And if you balance a unicycle saddle on your forehead, it gives you a really nice off-centered effect, which looks like it shouldn't work, but it does. And again, it's kind of a unicycle, unicorn, uni thing. I'm going to say uni a few more times now and put the unicycle down. Hooray! My head's on fire! Diablo! Stereo on the forehead. There it is, look, pointing my finger at it, and a bucket on my head, balancing a bucket atlas on my head, and now I'm balancing a pumpkin on my chin. Woo, spooky doom, Halloween. So you can balance anything you can pick up, you can balance on your face. Now, balloons are really good. Be very, very, very gentle with balloons and balance them on the nipply bit at the bottom. And if you want to at the end, you can do a little few bounces here and catch them up. Balloons are a bit like carry bags, they're very easy to balance. Now the last thing I'm going to show you is a trestle table. Please don't try this unless you know you can pick one up and put one down to the floor safely. And for goodness sake, make sure you've got a big area around you before you try this. I don't recommend this as a beginner's one. I just like to show you it because it's something I can do, and I'm quite proud that I can balance tables on my chin. And here we go. So table on chin, I'm going to slowly turn around to face the camera. You have to do things very slowly with tables on your chin, as fast movement is somewhat restricted by the table on your chin. So we're turning around here, and the controlled descent, slide to the floor, et voila! I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you, goodbye! Remember, good roll with the chin there. Remember, Kinetic, Circus, workshops.com for all your tutorial and workshop juggly circus needs. Goodbye! Thank you ever so much for watching. This has been Kinetic Circus Workshops, Mr. Paul's Tutorials, special balancing everything. Cheerio!